Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to talk about my 35/36 week pregnancy update. So Tuesday, which is tomorrow, I will be 36 weeks. And I got a question about the gassiness. Such a funny topic. Has it gone away? Um, so I think it got better. So I'm not so bloated and gassy anymore, but that's also probably because of my diet. So just, keeping track of what I'm eating and moving my body, but it's not as frequent as before. It's just, I think it's like normal people now. So, yeah. And what have I been feeling? So, I think I've been feeling what they call lightning crotch, which is like what it feels like to me is like little twinges of pain in my private area. And it kind of comes and goes. I don't know it like when it comes, like sometimes it just comes randomly, but also when my daughter does like a big movement, or just like does a quick movement in my belly, I'll feel it. So yeah, that kind of has been a bit annoying, but I appreciate that she's still moving and doing her thing in my belly. And I've been feeling kind of a rib pain here. So I just kind of lift my arm up or do like a side bend to open that side up, but it feels like someone's like digging their finger in my rib, and I'm not sure if it's because she's getting bigger and my guts are moving upper towards my chest here, or if it's just tight. But yeah, so I've been feeling that sometimes. My lower back has not been as achy as before. I don't know if it's because of my exercise. We've been doing a lot of walking on the weekend. So could be that. And, it's getting near, and sometimes it's really weird, but I forget, like when I wake up, I forget that I'm pregnant. So I'm like, "Oh, yeah, you're pregnant." Let's see. Oh, and my sleep has kind of been a little off. Like today, I feel really tired, but I decided, okay, since I got a comment today for an update, to do an update, I might as well just hop on and just do the update because I just got back from my doctor, so I can remember all the things that I was thinking about. And yeah, so I've been taking a bit of Unisom, cheating a little bit. So when I do wake up to pee or because she's moving a ton, I'll like stay up, I'll Instagram, I will read some articles. And then if that doesn't do the trick to make me sleepy again, I take a little Unisom and then I go back to sleep. So that's a little cheating, I think, or whatever. But I checked with the doctor, and she said it's fine that I take Unisom. And yeah, and then I know that my baby is head down. I've been trying to continue a routine with yoga. So I don't know if you guys have heard of spinning babies, but spinning babies is, to me, because I'm a yoga teacher, all the moves are basically yoga. All the moves that you do is basically yoga to get the baby in the right position. So right now my baby is head down facing my right hip from what the doctor is saying, and she said she feels the baby. Um so if you are pregnant, my advice is do the yoga. So I One of the moves that they tell you to get the baby in the right position is like doing this downward facing dog on a couch. Your knees are on a couch and then you walk your hands out. To me, I feel like that's kind of dangerous to do, and especially, and you definitely need some help. I would just recommend you do downward facing dog with bent knees. Okay? Downward facing dog with bent knees, legs really far apart. It's the same move. I don't know why they tell you to put your knees on the couch. Maybe because they want your spine to be more vertical, but if you have tight hamstrings and you bend your knees, you will get that same pose, not putting your knees on the couch. So I've been doing downward facing dog every single day, a lot of hip openers like butterfly, straddle, walking the hands forward, a lot of pigeon pose, to make sure that my pelvis is nice and open so the baby can just fall out. And I also have been doing headstand. So headstand is also another inversion that I feel like you can get the baby's head down. in if you have a strong prenatal or just yoga practice. I would still do that, and I do it against the wall just to make sure that because my center of gravity is off because of the baby, that I still have some type of support. And we also this weekend I booked my husband some of his Christmas gift, which was a virtual reality video game that you can go to, and you have this like full on bodysuit. Yeah, so I did a little early Christmas gift because I know when our daughter's here, we're gonna be straight up busy and not he's not gonna be able to like do some fun stuff. So definitely I booked him that for 2 weekends in a row and he really enjoyed it. So if you have time to like honor your partner, go ahead and do it before the baby comes out. Um, I just feel really grateful because every prenatal appointment he has been there. He has taken time off work to be there, and I see other women, they just come by themselves, which is nothing's wrong with that. But I just like my partner being there. And then the other thing that we did at this doctor's appointment was we did the strep B test. I've been taking some probiotics prior to the test and just daily. So I'll let you know if that test comes back positive or negative. And if it comes back negative, it's a good thing. And I'll tell you what I've been taking. And I also finalized my birth plan. And if you need help with your birth plan, hospital packing bag, postnatal plan, um, and what else? Oh, mom advice. I have this document that I put together. You can find it on my Etsy store. I will link it in the description box if you want to get that. I'm selling it for $1, so it's just $1. So if you want to get that, feel free to message, comment, or you can just go to my Etsy store. What other updates? And then I tried prenatal Pilates here in the city. Usually I work out by myself at home, but I went to a prenatal Pilates class and it was so awesome. I just love being using the reformer. And so I'm going to make that part of my routine every Friday I go. And then I'm also probably going to book like a private session just to indulge myself to make sure, I stay with my fitness, especially in the later weeks of pregnancy. And I will go get a pedicure today. And then Wednesday, I will get my eyelashes refilled, doing all the beauty things before the baby comes because who knows? I anticipate having, help with my mom and dad coming, but it's going to be more work to plan those beauty things when baby comes out and self care. So, yeah, that's all I have for you today. Oh, before I go, I also have been working on affirmations to train my subconscious. So I've also made like some flashcards. If you want a copy of what I've been saying to myself or like reading out loud, you'll find that in the comments as well. It's also on my Etsy store. And that's also $1. And then yeah, so really rewiring my brain to have a positive birth. Yeah, and I think that's about it. That's my updates for this week, and I will see you guys next week.